Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Ingay. Okay.
Alele or Ale. Forward back around.
We're live.
This is Carol. This is our Foreign Minister.
How do you do? Yeah. Nice to meet you. Joaquim de Bru. Is Joaquim Portuguese? Yeah. It's a Portuguese name. Yeah.
Well, in your capable hands, Director and Minister.
Oh, look at this. Sorry. Sorry. I just got distracted.
You can browse all you want. Wait.
So first, the first Westerners.
Yeah.
So you've been here, what, 2 to 3 millennium, correct? And at some point, you know what I really want you to explain to me is how you managed to navigate the oceans in the ways that you did. Such an extraordinary understanding of the spatial scale of the spatial understanding. Spatial space, like being able to understand how far.
Chart of the...
We have it here.
Yeah, okay. I follow you.
Yeah.
I'm in your I follow you directly. You tell me what you want.
So this is our museum. Yeah. And maybe I'll do a presentation of the Alele building. This is the chart. This is the chart that you want to see. We have it somewhere.
Famous in the Marshall Islands, the navigational stick charts. Because these shelves represent
So, a proven production of the museum prior to into existence in the early 70s, like 70 to 71. There was this plan and idea to build this building to preserve and promote the Marshall Island, the Casamance people. So there was this committee established in 1970, composed of the chiefs, government officials, and the private sector. So they worked on this plan and idea until 1973. That's when the building came into existence. So in 1972, the museum was open. I can say we had lots and lots of items compared to what we have right now. So without further ado, we chose two of the tools that we have on hands that we thought would be explaining this to you. So we picked this is called Alele. Alele is named after this basket.
Certain families.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Well, tell me.
So you
tell me.
know, we have various type of the Alele. And this basket simply is a traditional basket where each family have one where they store their valuable things, their importance. And it says, as the story goes on, that these baskets, they're belonging in these different baskets. They have these secret things that help them chase away the bad spirit and the black magic and all that stuff. So this is how they keep themselves safe from the bad spirit. They're important belonging in these baskets. So, do you have any questions?
It's held by the eldest woman, is that right, in the family?
The eldest, the Alele, who is the head of the clan.
Right.
Yeah. Usually he's the one who owns the basket for the clan.
Right. What's the term?
Alele. He's the head of the family.
And it's
the
a
clan,
woman?
Clan. It's a man.
It's a man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a man. So we're there here. And so, excuse me. Other items that we thought you would be interested in is the Indian. This is a pounder where they make the pound pandanus leaf and yeah, it's a pounder. It's a martialist tool. And the Indian was used to make needed the skirt the woman is wearing for men and women as well.
Right.
And it is also used to pound pandanus leaf to make it soft so they can weave themselves.
Right.
We can make mats.
And that skirt is made of pandanus, isn't it? Is that right?
It's made out of pandanus leaf. And we use this to make it soft so they can weave it together.
And the minister might see at the College of the Marshall Islands soon some of the weaving.
Okay. So this is a pretty valuable tool where then our navigators and original ancestors to go along with them during their journey across the Pacific and from atoll to atoll. Yeah. And the pounder is particularly associated with the making of traditional mats and all themselves. They are made out of pandanus. And we have this prop of this thing, the pounder. It says, Trinin Echine. Translated, literally translated, the pandanus leaf pounder is like our beloved mother. Yeah. So each house wall have a Indian, which was kept protected by the head of the female of the family. It was often passed down through the generation from women to women. Work strength, tradition, and hope are values placed and entrusted upon this traditional tool. The same values are associated with the role and power of women in the martialist society, and as the above proverb suggested, mothers are considered precious. Okay? So these are the two, because we have not enough time constraint, we chose the Indian and the Alele. And may I ask the wisdom for the nuclear legacy outside?
Please.
In the hallway?
I'll follow.
Carol is the museum manager and she takes care of the
These are photographs that were on the internet that show different pictures of the nuclear testing here in the Marshall Islands. And on this wall over here is a list of the 68 different bomb tests that were made in the Marshall Islands. In Anahuac and Bikini, not just Bikini.
What was the other one?
Anahuac, which is farther away than these are some of the, this is an explanation of all the photos and some quotations from some of the people who were affected. And also Ronald. This is from Ronald. This was from Ronald. That was contaminated by the test, along with Luther, and probably other islands too. Basically the Marshalls. So these are from Anahueta. These are tests on Anahueta. And this shows the movement of people off their atolls in order to have the testing. And this is the Bravo test, which was the largest nuclear test that the U.S. detonated in the world. And this is the one that was on Bikini. And today we have Nuclear Day, which is in commemoration of March 1st, 1950.
23 kilograms.
Yeah, very, very strong. And the amount of kilograms or more of all the bombs together would be equal to a Hiroshima bomb every day for 12 years. It's mind-blowing. That's how much was detonated. And this is a listing of all of them behind you. And their strength. And this is the Runet Dome, which is in Anahueta. And that's been in the news a lot lately. This is when it was just being finished up.
For the signing ceremony, we're here.
Thanks, Director. We'd say that was wonderful tour. I really appreciate you taking
Yeah, I
the
would
time.
love to spend more time, especially with the early part, understanding
Sure. Now, so
who is signing.
Well, Secretary Entry will next get the program here. Will explain to us.
Are you signing? I said
Don't
you.
mind sitting there, Minister, and then
They've got radio transistor there that
It's
would
you.
be typical of that in the outer atoll.
Well, Madam Foreign Minister, the Honorable Penny Wong, I'd like to welcome you on behalf of the Minister and the Ministry of Culture and Internal Affairs to this museum as well. And I'd like to say thank you for taking your time, busy schedule, and to visit the Republic of Marshall Islands. I knew you'd been here before, but we would like to welcome you once again to our humble home. So I'd like to take this time to thank my friend, the Ambassador Bradley, for taking the initiative to reintroduce Radio Australia into our homes in the Marshall Islands. And so, you know, Madam Minister, this agreement was in Flores a couple of years ago, and I just found out from Ambassador that the government of Radio Australia is willing to continue with the Pacific radio service, and we are really grateful for this opportunity once again. So we've decided to go into an agreement, the MOU, and the MOU has already been signed by the Managing Director of Radio Australia, ABC, and all the relevant officials from the Marshall Islands. But right now, we would like to witness the signing of this important MOU between Radio Australia and Radio Marshall Islands. So the Honourable Minister Ota Kisino will sign on behalf of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, and especially the radio station, which is also under his portfolio. So at this time, I would like to call upon the Honourable Minister Ota Kisino to ink this important document between Radio Australia and Radio Martial Arts. Please, Mr. Minister.
Thank you, Secretary Entry, and thank you, Ambassador. I know that you guys have been working hard and putting a lot of efforts throughout this MOU, and it's been a while. Like the Secretary is saying, it's been years that you guys have tried to get this cooperation between our radio and Australia. And as soon as I sign the MOU, then our program will hear Sisters Let's Talk throughout the Republic of the Marshall Islands at this moment once I sign the MOU. So I'll have, Entry will turn the...
So he's got the phone ready.
Oh, it's going to turn the radio. As soon as I sign the MOU, then you'll go ahead.
Press the button.
There you go. There you go.
So, here we go.
Okay, Minister.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Minister is going to press the button. You press it. Up. Yeah, wait, hey, one.
Okay.
Let's hope this works.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yours in the Pacific.
As Pacific Islanders, we live both on the land and the sea.
Thank you.
I know I'm from the radio.
Our radio, our way of life, as Pacific Island women, we should be able to fight back against it. But it's not that.
Well done, Secretary. That's great. I'm glad that worked. He was looking like he was very worried. I want to make sure this works.
So before we leave, we have a gift for Madam Minister, and this will be presented from my wife, beautiful wife, Alina. I'd like to introduce you to my wife here.
Here we go. I've got lots of these things now. I'm going to be so... I'm going to be so decorated by the time we go out to Australia. Oh, thank you. Look at that. It's beautiful. Yeah, let me hold this up.
So you can hold on to the earrings because you got already had something on.
Yes, I have. Oh, but thank you so much. It's very kind of you.
Manila.
Oh, so many gifts.
Just for you.
That's very kind.
This is a chart special.
Oh, that's the chart.
Smaller size.
Smaller size chart. Oh, it's very kind.
Putting it off. Remember Alele Museum.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Minister, you may wish to say a few words because this is being broadcast out through.
This is live broadcast.
All right. Hello, everybody. It's so wonderful to be here in RMI as the Minister for Foreign Affairs for Australia, and it's my second visit here, and I am very deeply honoured to be your first ministerial visit since you opened the borders. I want to express on behalf of the people of Australia our friendship. We are both members of the Pacific family and we want to work together with you to deal with some of the challenges of these times. We want to make sure we listen, we work with you in partnership and mutual respect for the betterment of the region. We think it's so important that Pacific Island family work together, and that's why we're here, and we'll keep doing that. So I hope you enjoy the Australian radio content that we've just put on air, and I hope that this is the first of many people-to-people engagements between our two peoples.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And congratulations.
We'll go out here and get a group photo.
A group photo?
photo.
Yeah, outside?
Yeah, nice big sign there that we want to show you also.
Well done.
Well done, Antari.
He gets to relax now.
Good job, good job. Yung broadcast yun, kumimol ka namin karami.